Today, I'm actually going to talk to you guys about a post that I seen. I was scrolling through the Facebooks and lurking, do my little lurk, and I actually seen something that I did not think about at all in this way. And this is in reference towards the whole Roe v. Wade, right? And the possible overturn of that, okay? So I was looking and someone made a post that I was like, wow, okay, I got to talk about this because I didn't even think about it in that way. When I was thinking about it, and as you guys seen in the video, if you've seen my video for it, it was just in a reference towards I just want to control the woman's body. It's not a godly thing. It has nothing to do with religion or whatever. You are just a person who believes that your opinion is the most important thing, and you just want to control her body and say what she can do with her body at any point, any time. If she gets raped, whatever the case may be, or just an unwanted pregnancy, she can't get an abortion or anything like that. All right. And also, in regards to that, she wouldn't be able to, and possibly you may even have a thing where you go after voting rights, all right, for women. So someone actually made a post, or I guess a comment, and I was like, oh, wow. I did not think about this at all. And I 100% agree with it, all right? So I actually have my phone here, and I'm actually just going to, I'm going to read what it says, all right? So, she was saying, she was like, well, I think they just, and when she says they, she's referring to the people in power, politicians, all those kind of people, rich people. They just want to make the poorest even poorer, okay? Having babies make you do anything and everything you can do for them to survive. Credit card debt, stealing, more people for prison labor and money that they get from fines, minimum wage labor. They're trying to further enslave people. And I thought about that, and I'm like, oh wow, that's right. I don't know why I didn't even think about that, because I'm gonna go over it, and I'll have it on the screen probably over here somewhere. So, it's just this whole thing of making the poor people even poorer. So it has things to do with control of the woman's body, which, men have been wanting to do that forever, okay? And women as well. It's not just the one singular thing, but it's keeping it class-wise, keeping that class structure there, okay? So having babies make you do anything for them, all right? You had a kid, whether you wanted it or not, the kid's already here, man. I'm not going to just treat, now you do have some people who do, but of your regular Joe Schmo, they're going to try to do the best that they can, provide the best life that they can for their child, all right? So, I'm going to have to open up new credit cards. I'm going to have to max out my limits to make sure that you have your daycare, to make sure you have nice clothes, to make sure that your hair is done, to make sure that you're able to be fed, to make sure that you have diapers, whatever the case may be. I'm going to make sure you have a toy here and there or whatever. So now I'm spending more money, all right? I'm going to be maxing out these credit cards, all right? And you have people, as I said, because COVID has really shown what people are capable of when they are put in a situation that they really have no control over, that they would commit crime, as we've seen, like creative stuff that I haven't seen, all right? So you have that whole thing. Now you're starting to commit crime, all right? Because I'm taking everything away from you. Now I'm taking your money because now you got to take care of this kid that you didn't want. Now you got to do this. Now you got to do that. Now you're committing crime. Ooh, man. Oh, no, they're committing crime. I guess now we have to arrest them. I guess now we have to put them in jail. You want to get on the bond? Huh? Well, you pay up. You go out on bond, right? So it's one thing after the next that is just, keeping this ongoing circle going, all right? And then, it's the whole minimum wage labor. Well, I need to be able to support my child. I need to be able to support myself, put this kid through school, pay for a babysitter. I don't really have time to march through the streets and ask for a better wage. I'll take that $7.25 job. I'll do it because I need to do it. And that's what you have. It's just an ongoing thing, you know, and it just makes it so that people are, yes, they are just going to, they want to keep them down here. All right. You have the people that are all tip, tip, tip at the top. And then you have everything else. And they want to keep you guys down here. I'm going to force you to have that kid. I'm going to force you to now take care of that kid. You know, I mean, if you do adoption, that's another thing. But that's just another expense right there. All right. But if you do have the kid and you're like, you know what, this kid just came out of me. I just can't. And then you have the kid. Now you're going to have to work that minimum wage job if you don't have the education or skills to get you a higher paying job. Now you're feeding into the system that they are putting a spoon to your mouth and say, eat. You know, and that's pretty much what's happening. Let me know if you guys if you guys thought about that in any way. I just thought it was just like a control factor, but this level of control is like, it's something I didn't even think. It's something I did not even expect. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this subject. And until then.